Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I have the 2023 Chevy Suburban LT, which is a more affordable trim level in the Suburban's lineup, and I think this one is very nicely equipped. So for 2023, Chevy did change some packaging on the Suburban as well as the Tahoe and of course the GMC Yukon as well. Make sure to check out the dedicated video here on the channel if you want to know everything that changed here on the 2023 Suburban. However, one of the key features that they added was the availability of Super Cruise functionality. However, that is not available on the LT trim levels and some of the lower trims as well. Now, just like the Chevy Tahoe, there were some exterior colors that are no longer available. However, they did add several new ones, including the sterling gray metallic. And lastly, as far as pricing goes, there was a small price increase across the board, but just keep that in mind that there was a small price increase for 2022. So let's not waste any more time. Take a look at what the Chevy Suburban LT has to offer for just over $72,000. So the Suburban in front of us is finished in the new sterling gray metallic, and this one has the jet black leather interior. I really do like this color. I've covered it on several of my GM videos. I think it is a nice in-between between a dark gray and a more traditional silver. But up front of the LT trim in specific, you will have some chrome accented grille with some gloss black accents. This one you can see has the accessory black bow tie, which is a nice touch here on this gray exterior color. Full LED lighting, including LED reflector headlights, LED daytime running lights, and turn signals in this boomerang portion here. No fog lights on this particular trim, but you can see it does have front parking sensors, along with the 360 camera system that is part of the luxury package on the LT. Coming over to the wheels and tires, these are again optional wheels. They are 20-inch in size and wrapped in 275/60 20-inch Continental Cross Contact LX20 all-season tires. Body color mirror caps with turn signal integration, as well as your camera on the bottom for the 360 camera system. You can see this one does have an LED puddle light as well. They are going to be heated, do have blind spot detection, and the driver's side as well as the interior one are going to be auto dimming. Proximity entry on all four door handles. They are going to be body color. You can see from the side there is a moderate amount of chrome trim around the windows, a little bit on the running boards and up there on the cross rails as well. The running boards are a nice touch to get in and out of this vehicle. I think that is definitely a nice option to have if you have kids or smaller people. Out back you will find partial LED tail lights, so your brake light as well as your running light will be LED, and they do have incandescent turn signals and reverse lights. More chrome trim lower on the rear bumper along with your rear parking sensors. Nice rear bumper applique to kind of protect it. Backup camera, black bow tie, LT badge on the right side of the tailgate. This is a very attractive large SUV. Again, if you have a family, this is probably one of the options you'll be looking at. Tons of space in the third row, and just a lot of interior cargo capacity as well as towing and hauling capabilities. So I do want to take a look at the window sticker on this particular vehicle so you guys know exactly how it is equipped, and then we'll dive onto the inside. So once again, this is a 2023 Suburban LT four-wheel drive. This one has the luxury package, which is just over $2,500, includes a lot of nice equipment, including the surround vision camera system, heated second row seats, heated steering wheel, power tilt telescopic steering wheel, and a bunch of other options as well. Panoramic sunroof, 20-inch machine aluminum wheels, the second row power release seats, as well as the black bow tie emblems, and of course a small credit for not being equipped with the wireless charging pad. This brings the total MSRP including destination to $72,280. So taking a look on the inside, once again this one is finished in the black leather interior. Starting out on the door panel, you will find a lot of premium features, including the nice soft touch upper door panel, some dark kind of wood accent trim, padded armrest, all leather stitched, good amount of storage lower in the door panel, power windows, mirrors, and locks. This one does have automatic up-down front windows, power folding mirrors, nice touch, along with your memory seating, two-person, which does include mirror memory, Bose premium audio system, power driver's seat with two-way power lumbar, and there's a look at the black leather on the seats. So immediately agreed to the 12.3-inch fully digital gauge cluster. This was an addition for the 2022 model year on the Tahoe and Suburban, and is the same one found in the new refreshed Silverado. You can control it here on the right side of the steering wheel, so scrolling through these settings, there's a bunch of information. I will not cover that all in this video, but you can see you do have your TPMS, MPG, trip information. You can configure both the left and right side gauges and what information is displayed, and change the entire layout if you would like a more simplified view. Leather wrapped steering wheel that is heated. This does have collision avoidance assist with 3 gap settings. There's no adaptive cruise control on this particular Suburban. To the left, you do have your automatic rain sensing wipers. To the right, there's nothing. And then to the left of the steering column is where you have a bunch of controls for the vehicle. So you have your electronic parking brake, lane keeping assist on off, parking sensors on off, engine stop start on off, traction control off, as well as your 360 camera system that does pull up over here on the infotainment system. 4-wheel drive, including a dedicated terrain mode, and they do have dedicated drive modes as well with the scroll wheel. So you have tow haul, off-road, sport, as well as normal. And lastly, you do have your LED headlights, engage illumination, and a little slot here, which I do believe is for cards. Since this one does have the luxury package, power tilt telescopic steering column, and you can see across the dashboard you do have more leather accent stitching along with that wood trim. This is your 10.2-inch infotainment system with built-in navigation. It is a very nice system. This one does have Google integration, much like that of the newer one in the refreshed Silverado and Sierra. This was the first vehicle to get the Google integration, so you can download some dedicated apps, use Google Maps, all built into the infotainment system. This one does have wireless Android Auto, wireless Apple CarPlay, Sirius XM, AM, FM, USB inputs, Bluetooth, all the usual stuff you will expect on a new infotainment. And I think this is one of the better ones in the industry. To the left of that, you do have your gear selection with a push-pull kind of style of buttons. Chrome trim around the AC vents and a little pocket here to the left of the infotainment screen. Dedicated radio knob as well as tune knob, home buttons, and some other controls for the screen. Dual zone automatic climate control in the front. There is another single zone automatic in the rear. Heated front seats. USB-A, USB-C inputs, 12-volt outlet. And this one does not have the wireless charging pad. However, that normally would be found right here in the center console. Here's your proximity key fob, remote start, power tailgate release, power glass release as well. Nice padded armrest with leather stitching. And here inside you will have 2 more USB ports and a ton of additional storage space with a little pull-out tray. Little pockets can be found on each side of the center console as well for smaller, narrow items. Up top, you'll find a black headliner, LED vanity lighting, auto-dimming interior rearview mirror, power sunroof controls with your power shade, LED lighting, power release second row seats, power tailgate, as well as your garage home link up here. So yeah, very nice front seat here in the Tahoe. In the way this one is equipped, let's go ahead and take a look at the second row seats. Materials will fall through to the back. So you have all the same soft touch materials on the door panel. And you do have lock and unlock capability from the second row, which I do find very nice. Lots of storage down below. There's your adjustments for the second row seats. This one does have the bucket seats, so this is a 7-passenger configuration. Both seats do have armrests and do recline and slide, of course. There's a look at the front dash. In the back, once again, you have your single zone automatic climate control, heated second row seats, USB-C charge ports, and a 120 volt 400 watt outlet at the very bottom. Mat pockets on both of the front seats. There's a look at your panoramic sunroof that does extend nearly all the way to the second row. And then of course you have easy access to the third row because this one is the bucket configuration. And one of the main advantages for the Suburban is the amount of third row legroom you have because of the extended wheelbase and length of the vehicle. So you can see here, I'm sitting behind this seat, which I believe is all the way back, and I still have about 3 or 4 inches of legroom. You have LED lighting back here, as well as AC vents up in the roof. USB-C charge ports on either side, as well as a cup holder. And there's your power release, which again is an option for the second row bucket seats. So yeah, very nice interior overall on the Suburban LT, especially with the luxury package. So we'll go ahead and open up the tailgate. Once again, this does have the glass that can pop. So you can access the storage cargo area like that, or you can open up the power tailgate. Does have programmable height. And again, here is another advantage of getting a Suburban over that maybe like a Tahoe. So you have a ton of space behind the third row seats. A little bit of underfloor storage as well. Few inches deep in spots all the way back to maybe about 6 inches or so. There's your power folding third row seats and your power release second row seats, as well as another 120 volt wall outlet. So if you want to fold down the third row, you can do that with a touch of a button. Very handy, and probably something I would option. So we'll go ahead and wrap it up here on the passenger front. Power passenger seat with two-way power lumbar. There's a look at the seat. You can see more of these soft touch materials on the dashboard. Damped glove box, no lighting inside. But yeah, very nicely equipped LT. Let's go ahead and take a look under the hood, see what powers this particular Tahoe, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up this video. Under the hood of this Suburban, you'll find the standard 5.3 liter naturally aspirated V8 engine option. This puts out 355 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque through either the rear wheels if you option two-wheel drive, or all four wheels if you option all-wheel drive. And this is paired to a 10-speed torque-converted automatic. So definitely a very solid and traditional powertrain found underneath the hood of this particular Suburban. However, depending on the engine options and the choice that you get with the trim levels, you can option either the 3-liter inline 6-cylinder turbo diesel or the 6.2-liter V8 here on the Suburbans. So that's going to do it for this video on the 2023 Chevy Suburban LT. If you guys enjoyed it or found it helpful, please hit that like button as always, as it greatly helps out the videos and the channel. And make sure to check out some of the other content available, including the walk around I have on the Chevy Tahoe, as well as the GMC Yukon. So make sure to check those videos out, and don't forget to subscribe if you guys are not already subscribed. As far as my quick thoughts on this particular LT, like I said, I do like the way it's equipped, especially with the luxury package. If I was going to get an LT Suburban, I would probably option that package, as it includes a lot of nice equipment, including the power folding third row seats, the heated second row seats, heated steering wheel, and a bunch of other things as well. So that I think is a very good value. But outside of this, I think the Tahoe and Suburban is very competitive in this segment still. A lot of people do really enjoy this large SUV. And like I said, it remains a good option if you have a large family, need a lot of interior cargo or passenger hauling capabilities, and do plan to do some towing. It can tow quite a bit as well. So I think all around as a family vehicle, it remains one of the best choices in the lineup. But obviously you guys will be the judge if you actually go ahead and purchase one. Let me know down in the comment section below if you happen to own this generation Tahoe or Suburban, how your ownership experience has been. Have you enjoyed the vehicle? Do you like what it has to offer for the trim and price point that you paid? And help some people out down in the comments just by giving your overall impressions. So with that said, hopefully you guys enjoyed once again, and as always, hope to see you guys in the next one.